Hello, football fans. I'm Todd Owen, the president of the University of Central Oklahoma. We're proud here at UCO. We're the third largest university in the state. We're also proud that we lead the nation in undergraduate research. Our student athletes here on campus are national champions. They're conference champions. We have players of the year, and we have coaches of the year right here at UCO. We're honored to host these games this season. Wherever you go to high school, we hope to see you someday on our campus as a future Bronco. Congratulations and good luck.
As we prepare for the event, we invite you to stand for this rendition of our national anthem, expertly performed by the Rejoice Christian Band. Prior to the anthem, we will observe a moment of silence, providing an moment. Thank you. And now, our national anthem. It could be a flood, forest fire, or tornado. When it happens, be the ones that answer the call. Rescue the stranded, protect the threatened, save the injured. Join the Oklahoma Army National Guard and serve your community when it needs you most. Visit nationalguard.com/OK. Oklahoma will depend on its next generation of thinkers and innovators. That's why the people of Oklahoma Oil and Natural Gas are contributing billions to ensure our students are prepared to meet the challenges of our modern world, especially when it comes to math and science. Learn the stories at wrd.com/markroad.
Please show respect for my teammates. Today is my time to shine. Now let's go make some memories.
call flag. He called his. It is his, right? So the ball is on the third. Off the wall is 1 to first. Let's see who the 16. Turn your back downward. Turn your back upward. Place the receiver in this end.
Two teams either this field tonight with identical records, identical ambitions, but vastly different journeys. On one sideline, the Tonkawa Buccaneers, a program built on grit, on history, and on legacy of toughness that reaches back generations. They arrived tonight having won 10 straight, including a bruising 37-12 semifinal victory over Pecola that reminded everyone why Tonkawa owns 7 state titles. Their defense has been a wall this season, giving up barely 12 points a game in this dominant run, and their offense, balanced and relentless, led by quarterback Kason Johnson, calm, steady, and averaging 135 total yards every single night. Across the field, the Rejoice Christian Eagles, defending champions, battle-tested and unafraid of December pressure. Powered by one of the most explosive scoring attacks in Class A, they put up 48 points a game and somehow look to get stronger as nights go on. Their quarter-by-quarter numbers look like something out of a video game. 18 in the first, 22 in the second, and 14 in the third. No lead ever seems safe going up against this team. Their leader, head coach Brent Marley, said it best this week as they squeeze practices into a short turnaround. You can never take practicing in December for granted. That's because this moment right here is rare. It's hard-earned, and it's sacred. Senior wide receiver Zizi Akwulafuzi said this feeling never gets old. All eyes are on us, and he's right, because tonight, every eye in Oklahoma high school football is locked on this field. Tonkawa chasing its first state title since 2018, and Rejoice Christian trying to cement a legacy and defend its crown. Both teams are undefeated in district play. Both teams are 12-1. Both teams perfect against common opponents, and both teams are moments away from their shot at history. The stadium's humming, as you can hear. Stands are full, bands are thundering, and the air feels heavy with possibility. This is what you dream about as a kid. This is the night you tell your grandkids about, and this is the 2025 Class A-1 State Championship. Kickoff is coming up next. Tonkawa and Rejoice Christian for the right to take home the gold ball. Stay with us. Welcome back in here, Buccaneers fans, on 104.7 KQS in the Bull. I'm Trevor Heath, getting ready to call this Class A-1 State Championship. Rejoice Christian will receive first and have the first crack at offense here tonight. Buccaneers getting ready to kick it away. Zayden Frederick lining up as the final seconds tick away on the pregame clock. And we get ready to roll here. And man, you can feel the pressure in this stadium. Both sides are screaming. Kick is away. Got to be caught around the 10-yard line, coming back the other way. Going to try to shift the other side of the field. Going to slip away, and he's got space at the 30, to the 35, to the 40, 55-50, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5 touchdown. And how about a way to open the state championship for Rejoice Christian. 85 yards to the house. If you were trying to beat the crowd to get to the concession stand, you would have missed it. As Kamian Compton-Nero returns that for a touchdown on the opening play. And lining up to kick it through here for Rejoice Christian is number 51, Duncan Andrus. Snap, place, kick, and no good. 6-0 going to be our score. 11:45 remaining here in the first quarter. We'll just keep it here. So as quick as they got it, they scored, and Rejoice Christian takes it all the way back for a score. And that is not how you want to start the night if you're the Buccaneers. Second time this season they've allowed a really quick punch score against Minco earlier in the playoffs from the first play from scrimmage. The Bulldogs were able to run it for about 75 yards to the house. And now tonight in the state championship, Rejoice Christian gets a huge grab at the momentum early with an 85-yard return touchdown. So back to the sidelines they go, going to try to get their bearings before they go here. Chad Richardson Stadium here in UCO, one of the more beautiful stadiums in the state. And for a Division II college, this thing rivals some D1 stadiums I've been in. So Andrews going to line up to kick it again here. This time for a kickoff. Back deep to receive for the Buccaneers. Loudon Alexander and Caden Duvall. Ball fell over. They're going to have to replace it. And Andrews lines up. Kick is away. It's a booming kick, goes way out of the back of the end zone. It drills a cameraman. Straight in the groin. Unfortunately, I know that poor guy. Hope he's doing all right. I'll text him later and ask if he felt that in the morning. Tonkawa getting ready to roll here on their first offensive drive. Kason Johnson comes out, first down and 10, ball spotted at the 20, double set for him. One man in the backfield with him, I believe that's Ditmore. Under center goes Johnson. Ball snap, just gonna dive forward. Almost like a QB sneak there. So second down and 8 off the fall forward from Johnson there. And an interesting opening play for the Buccaneers. Lined up now. Second down and 20 from their own 22. One to the right, one to the left. Single tight end back there, and Keith with him. Ball snap, going to hand off to Keith, going to the left side, and he cuts out, and he's got space. 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15. Going to get shoved out of bounds by number 1 from Rejoice Christian, Camion Compton Nero. And a huge response from the Buccaneers here early. Bucks letting Rejoice know they've got some big playability of their own. And Lucas Keith, the premier back on this team, looks to be a force early. Ball snap, going to hand it off to the right. He's going to cut up to the center. He's going to cut up, get good yardage there, and go down inside the 5 around the 3. Buccaneers threatening here early. 10:49 remaining here in the first quarter. Clock is running. Second down and goal here. Going to be spotted on the 3. 2 wide receivers out to the left. 2 tight ends in the game here. Johnson in the shotgun. Ball is snapped low. Going to keep it himself. Goes up the middle. Gets hit low and falls down short of the goal line. Had a little bit of space there, but Johnson couldn't finagle his way into the end zone. Going to pick up about 1 there. Going to be third down and goal. Ball on the 2. Would assume it's 4 down territory here for the Bucks. Johnson, everyone packed in tight under center. Ball is snapped. Handoff Keith to the right side. He's going to get stopped. Fighting for it. Falls down around the 1. Got to be 4th down and goal. Ball on the 1. 6-0 our score. Rejoice Christian leads, but Buccaneers in a great position here. They're going to bring in Weston Freeman and go into that Wildcat. Freeman in the shotgun, tight formation from the 1. Ball is snapped, going to the left side. He gets caught and driven out of bounds, and he can't get in turnover. Huge defensive stand there from Rejoice Christian here early. Didn't get a number on that, but a defender slid right through. I believe that was number 4, Xavier Okalafuzi. And now Rejoice Christian going to get their first true offensive drive. First down and 10 from their own 5. Quads to the left. Tries a hard count, doesn't work. Compton Nero, the quarterback. One man to the right. Ball is snapped, dropping back, looking left, going to fire over the center, and is going to be hit and down, but he's got the first down, pick up about 11 there on the pitch and catch. On the catch there, number 7, Neil Leber. And Compton Nero gets them moving quick here. Double set here for Compton Nero. Snapped, handoff up the center. Going to run forward and get hit and stuffed short, and that is this team's strong suit, is stopping the run. Tonkawa has had an incredibly dominant run on defense this season, trying to make that a big factor here early. The hard count proving to be a problem here again this week. Nerves a little bit on this first defensive drive. Case Toutfest bit and ran right through the offensive line, so it's going to be a 5-yard pickup off the penalty. And that'll be second down and manageable. Opens up the playbook here a little bit if you want to try to sling it. Double set here for Compton Nero. Sends a man in motion. Ball is snapped. Hands off up the center. Going to cut out to the right side. He's got a little bit of space. He's got the first down and a lot more. And he gets hit and down. That's a pickup of about 13 there for Rejoice Christian. Clock running, 8:27 remaining here in the first quarter. Ball now spotted at Rejoice 39. First down and 10. Compton Nero in the shotgun. Going to come up in a double set here. One man in the backfield with him. Sends a man in motion. That's Lieber. Now trips to the right. Sends him back in motion to the other side. Ball snap, going to hand off straight up the middle. And going to be hit and down, but after a strong pickup of about 6 there. On the carry there, number 40, Noah Goodwin. The 5'9" senior. Strong drive here from Rejoice Christian. Trying to go up 2 scores here early on the Bucks. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Compton Nero in the shotgun, sends a man in motion. Ball is snapped. Going to keep it himself straight up the middle. Going to get hit and down. It's going to bring up a third down and short. On the tackle there for the Buccaneers. Number 51. Jax Thompson. So third down and inches. Looks like the refs might just give it to him. Looks they might want to measure it here. It's going to be short. I think that was a bit of a generous spot. And they're going to give it to him. First down and 10 for Rejoice, just outside of enemy territory at their own 49. Rejoice Christian likes to start fast, and that's one of their keys to winning here. And they're trying to do it here early. Double set, Compton Nero. Tries a hard count, doesn't work. Looks to get the call in. Rejoice Christian has scored 624 points total in the season. As Rejoice takes a timeout here. And over to the sidelines, both teams head. Tonkawa needing a stop here. Had a shot to even up the score, even take the lead. Got down to the 1-yard line. But on a sweet play to the outside on that wildcat that they tried to do with Weston Freeman, they were not able to get going. And that is going to make sledding for this team rough here. A little bit of pressure here early. 6:45 remains here in the first quarter. Ball spotted at Rejoice's own 49. You can see they're trying that hard count really early here. 3 first downs on this drive for Rejoice. That hard count, getting Toutfest early, it's been a problem for this Bucks defense all season, really the lone blemish. And out comes Compton Nero. He's going to have a quad set to the left and a single man to the right. And that man out to the right is number 4, Xavier Okolofuzi, a 3-star wide receiver who is committed to the University of Oklahoma. Refs stop it. Now they're going to let it go. Going to call 3 men in motion. Now it's going to be a trips to the right, trying to confuse the Bucks here. Ball is snapped. Going to hand off up the center. Going to get hit and fighting forward. He does not want to go down. That's number 40, Noah Goodwin again. That's going to be a first down and 10. 11-yard pickup there from Goodwin. First down and 10. Rejoice now on the Buccaneer 40. Going to go quick here, quad set to the right. Compton Nero. Ball is snapped, drops back, looks left, fires short. It's going to be caught and going to slip away from defenders. Now cuts back inside, going to get hit and down. That's a pickup of 15 there, and Rejoice is driving. Not a lot of resistance here on the last few plays from the defense. Going to go quick here, double set, calls a man in motion, ball is snapped, handoff up the middle. Goodwin hit in the backfield and slips away, and he just does not like to go down. Buck's able to rally and take him down at the line of scrimmage. But man, does he like to fight. Marijuana on the tackle there. Second down and 10 for Rejoice Christian. Going to be spotted at the Buccaneer 24. Trip set to the right, single man to the left. Compton Nero, shotgun, 1 man with him. Ball snap, going to go to the right, going to hand off to the inside. Goodwin going to get hit and down. Short pickup of about 3 there. Going to be third down and long. Big play here for the Bucks. Bucks can get a stop here. They might get to chest Duncan Andrus' leg. Well, they've got to hold strong. Trips to the left, single man to the right. Compton Nero in the backfield. Tries the hard count, doesn't work. Looking for the call from the sideline. 4:56 remaining in the first quarter, clock running. Compton Nero. Ball is snapped, going to roll to the right, going to keep it himself, cuts up to the center. He's got space, going to be hit by Toutfest and down. And after a decent pickup, still going to be 4th down, forced by the Buccaneers. Good tackle there from Toutfest. And Rejoice Christian has a decision to make. Looks like they're going to roll. Said the third down play was big, but this will be even bigger if they go for it here on 4th down. You do not want to let this Rejoice team go up on you early. They have a tendency to pile on leads. Trips to the right, single man to the left. Compton Nero and Goodwin in the backfield. Now some movement. Ball is snapped. Going to hand off to the left side. No, he's going to keep it himself. Go up, and he gets stopped. Turnover on downs. Buccaneers got it. Bucks bit, but they didn't break. Fantastic defensive stand with their backs against the wall. First down and 10, Buccaneers. That's the heart of this team. That defense and them having a stand this early could be huge for this ball game going forward. But now it's the offense's turn to do their job. 4:33 remaining here in the first quarter. 6-0 Rejoice Christian. First down and 10. Bucks had it on their own 16. Ball is snapped. Handoff. Keith up the center. Keith going to have a decent pickup of about 5 there before he's brought down. And he's having a strong showing early. 2nd and 5 here for the Buccaneers. 2 wide receivers and 2 tight ends out there. Johnson in the backfield with Keith. Snap, rolling right. Keith fires, got a man, can't get it to him. Was looking for Loudon Alexander, had him open by the numbers. Bit of a misfire there. Going to bring up 3rd down and 5. 4:02 remaining here in the first quarter. Ball on the Buccaneer 21. Bucks do not want to give this ball right back to Rejoice after that defensive stand. Need the first down. In motion, Alexander, ball is snapped. Gonna fake the handoff, fires down the middle to Duvall. Gonna be picked off. Okwafulzi. Looking for Duvall. Tried to test the 3-star going to Oklahoma. It did not pay off. First down and 10 for Rejoice Christian. We'll see where the referees spot it. Looks like it's going to be first down and 10 from the Buccaneer 48, and that's where Compton Nero will start with his offense.
First and 10, Rejoice Christian from the Buccaneer 48.
Quad to the right, single to the left. Compton Nero, ball is snapped, going to keep it himself going up the center. Going to get hit and just dragging them forward before he goes down. That was a pickup of 6, and he got hit at the line of scrimmage.
Tackled by number 9, Campbell. 7-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 3, ball spotted at the Buccaneer 41. Rejoice Christian has it. 3:26 remaining here in the first quarter. Camion Compton Nero, ball is snapped, fires to the left. It's going to be caught on the quick stop route. And a first down, pick up of about 5 there on the pitch and catch. Going to be a first down and 10 for Rejoice. Compton Nero, quad to the right, single man to the left. Ball is snapped, going to run to the right, looking to pass, fires, got a man, can't get it to him. Loudon Alexander in coverage forces the incompletion. Number 13, Luke Schaefer, the intended receiver. Second down and 10 at the Buccaneers 35. 2:51 remaining here in the first quarter.
Second and 10, Rejoice Christian from the Tumblr 35-yard line.
Defense back in a not so advantageous position, deep inside their own territory after the interception. Trying to hold strong here. Trips to the right, 2 to the left. Compton Nero's all alone. Ball is snapped, going to run right under pressure, just going to heave it up. He's testing his Oklahoma wide receiver Xavier Okwafulzi. And a pass interference flag is thrown as Loudon Alexander in coverage did all he can to try and stop him from catching. So going to be a first down and 10 for Rejoice deep inside of Buccaneer territory. First down and 10, ball now spotted at the Buck 25. Double set here for Compton Nero. Man in motion, ball is snapped. Going to fake the handoff and go up the center. Compton Nero hitting down. Maybe got one. We'll see if the referees give it to him, but I think he went down at the line. And they got the spot right. Going to be second and about, they say 9. That looks more like 10 to me. 2:20 remaining here in the first quarter. Trips to the right, 2 to the left. Compton Nero all alone in the backfield. No high safeties here for the Bucks. Everyone up tight. Got 6 men at the line of scrimmage. Ball was snapped, gonna drop on the draw and try to go forward, and Compton Nero's gonna get hit and down in the backfield.
Compton Nero on the carry.
Periquano with the sack.
He's back by number 10, Randall.
Gonna be 3rd down and 12 here.
On the play.
No, 3rd down and 13 officially
3rd and 13.
for Rejoice.
On the Buckwood 48-yard line.
Bucks trying to force them to sputter out again. Deep in their own territory. Rejoice trying to correct the wrongs on the last drive. Trips to the right, one to the left. Ball is snapped, gonna roll left. Compton Nero fires. Does not get it there. And a little bit of hand fighting from both players there and no flag. Trying to get it to number 3, Wilson there. That was Carter Lopeman in coverage for the Buccaneers, and a fantastic play there by the Buccaneers to force 4th down. Rejoice leads 6-0 here late in the first, 1:20 remaining. And looks like they're going to go for it. Trips to the left in tight, 1 man to the right. Compton Nero going to send some men in motion now. Now it's trips to the right. Ball is snapped, dropping back, looking left, fires, and caught. Inside the 5, pushed out at the 1. And there's just not much you can do against that. Xavier Oklahoma. Oh, they gave him a touchdown. The 6'5" senior. Twelve to 0 here with 1:12 remaining here in the first quarter. And pretty much everything has gone the way Rejoice Christian has wanted it to here early. Ball is snapped, it's placed, the kick is up, and it's through. So 13-0 our score with 1:12 remaining here in the first quarter. You're listening to 104.7 KQS in the Bull. I'm Trevor Heath. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. Chad Richardson Stadium Class A-1 Championship. Tonkawa Buccaneers taking on Rejoice Christian Eagles. 13-0 our score. Rejoice leads with 1:12 remaining here in the first. After the score from Rejoice, Bucks going to get a shot here. Our sponsors for this evening: Tonkawa Football presented by A-Line TDS. Our other sponsors: OK Bit and Tonkawa Blue Ball Insurance, Equity Bank, First National Bank of Oklahoma, Hideaway Bar and Grill, Harris Construction, K Electric Cooperative, A-1 Auto Supply, Ponca City Health Services, Simple Simon's Pizza, and Stillwater Medical Ortho. I'm Trevor Heath here for KQS in the Bull. And Bucks getting ready to receive this kick. Rejoice kicking it away, has all the momentum. Bucks are going to need something here to slow it. Through a contested touchdown on 4th down to Xavier Okawafolzi. That's got us where we're at. 13-0. Bucks down, need a score. 1st down and 10. Ball from their own 20. Trips to the left. Ball is snapped. Hand off. Keith going to get hit in the backfield and down. It's going to be a loss of 1. Looks like they're going to say got back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Clock running. 55 seconds remain in the first quarter. Johnson in the shotgun. 2 to the left. And tight ends outside of that. Man in motion, and they lose the ball. And Johnson can't get on top of it. Rejoice Christian picks it up inside of the Buccaneer 15. So the turnover after the fumble is the second turnover on the night. First down and 10 for Rejoice. Ball spotted at the Buccaneer 15. Ball is snapped. Comptonero hands off. Goodwin up the center. Going to get hit low and down.
Goodwin on the carry. Tackled by number 60, Gavin Ward. 1 yard gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 here from the Tonkawa 14. Rejoice Christian averages 18 points a game in the first quarter. And so far they have 13 with the winding seconds on the clock. Man in motion. Ball is snapped. Hand off Goodwin. Nope, going to keep it himself. Comptonero up the center. Going to get hit and down. It's going to be a 3rd down and short for Comptonero as we end the first quarter. So as the first quarter wraps up here, 3rd down and 4, ball on the Buccaneer 9. Rejoice Christian has it and threatening 13-0. Our score, we'll be back here on KQSN 104.7 The Bull in a minute. Welcome back here. 104.7 KQSN The Bull here. Buccaneers taking on Rejoice Christian in the state championship here. Current score is 13-0. Rejoice Christian on top. And they're in position to score again. 3rd down and 4. Ball on the Buccaneer 9. Start of the second.
3rd and 4. Rejoice Christian from the Tonkawa 9-yard line.
From the Tonkawa 9. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Comptonero, ball snap, hands off up the center to Goodwin, who breaks through for a 1st down just short of the end zone to the 1. Ball is snapped, going to try to go up the center and down. First quarter stats here. Lucas Keith has carried the ball 4 times with 81 yards. His longest was that 69-yard run. Noah Goodwin, 6 runs for himself, 38 yards. His longest has been 16. And 2nd down and goal from the 4. Comptonero, ball is snapped, going to the right, trying to keep it himself, cutting up, going to get hit low and down. It's going to bring a 3rd down and goal. 11 minutes clock running, 13-0.
Number 9, Campbell.
So it's going to be 3rd down and goal from the 1 here. Big 2 plays for Tonkawa. Tonkawa has 1 first down in the first quarter. Rejoice has 9 so far. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Comptonero, Ball is snapped. Handoff up the center. Goodwin pounds his way in. Touchdown, Rejoice. (19-0) here. 10:28 remaining in the first half. Duncan Andrus gets ready to kick it. Ball is snapped, it's placed, kick is up, and straight through. 20-0, our score here. With 10:28 remaining in the second. We'll take a 30-second timeout, and Tonkawa will get the ball back. Here on 104.7 KQS in the Bull. I'm Trevor Heath. Stadium, I'm Trevor Heath. Damian Compton-Nero so far on the game, 4 for 6, 62 yards and a touchdown. His longest pass has been 28 yards and has been sacked once. Kason Johnson, on the other hand, 1 for 3 and 1 interception. Total yards for Tonkawa, 76 yards. Rejoice Christian, 119. Tonkawa's run 11 plays comparatively to Rejoice's 20. As Rejoice gets ready to kick it away to Tonkawa here. Kick is up. It's going to be caught by Alexander around the 20. Going to cut to the left. Going to get hit and down around the 30.
Alexander on the kickoff return.
Loudon Alexander on the return there. Going to set up the Buccaneers decently from the 30 here. And we'll see what the Buccaneers have in a hole here early, 0-20.
He was brought down at the 31-yard line. 11-yard return on the play. First and 10, Tonkawa.
First down and 10 for Tonkawa here. Johnson in the shotgun. Ball is snapped. Handoff Keith going to the left side. Going to get hit in the backfield and slammed down. Loss of about 7 there.
On the play.
6-yard loss. Officially second down and 16. Ball spotted on the 25. 9:50 remaining in the first half. 20-0. Rejoice leads. Johnson in the shotgun. Man in motion. Ball is snapped. Rolling to the right. Fire short. Going to be caught by Ditmore. Short pickup there. And third down and long upcoming. Got about 3 there for Cade Ditmore.
Tackled by number 3, Wilson. 2-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 14.
3rd and 14 officially for the Buccaneers. .9:05 remaining here in the first half. And looks like Rejoice is going to take their second timeout of the evening. And we'll take one with them. 30-second break here on 104.7 KQS in the Bull. I'm Trevor Heath. Our score 20-0. Rejoice Christian leads. In Oklahoma, Tonkawa Buccaneers taking on Rejoice Christian in the state championship here. 20-0 our score. 9:03 remains here in the first half. Bucks staring at a 3rd and 14 from their own 27. And really needed here. Johnson in the shotgun. One to the right, one to the left. 2 tight ends out there with him. Keith in the backfield. Ball is snapped, rolling right, going to stop under pressure, slips away, looking. He's under a lot of pressure, going to get hit from behind and down. And that sack is going to cost him about 6. And regardless, 4th down. .8:45 remaining here in the first half. Clock is running. Rejoice leads 20-0, and they're about to get the ball back. Weston Freeman comes in for the rugby punt.
4th and 17 from the 24-yard line.
And punt is away. Going to hit around the 35 and have a good roll to it. And going to be downed around the 8. Tough starting field position for Rejoice here. Going to be their first long drive of the evening. 8:06 remaining here in the first half. 20-0 our score. Rejoice has the ball and the lead.
Freeman's kick is down.
Buccaneers trying to find a spark here before they go into the halftime break. Tonkawa football presented by A-Line TDS, Oklahoma Benton, Tonkawa, Blue Ball Insurance, Equity Bank, First National Bank of Oklahoma, Hideaway Bar and Grill, Hearst Construction, K Electric Cooperative, Owen Auto Supply, Ponca City Health Services, Simple Simon's Pizza, and Stillwater Medical Ortho are our sponsors for this evening. Ball is snapped, going to hand off to Goodwin, going to the right, now tries to cut up inside, going to get hit and down. He slips away from the first tackle. And Goodwin has been trucking along all evening. 2nd down and 4, 4 yards after contact for Goodwin. Trips to the left, 1 man to the right. Compton Nero in the shotgun. Goodwin with him. Ball is snapped, drops back, looks right. Going to pump and under pressure, going to run right, looking for somebody, fires, flag is down and out of bounds. And coverage was Caden Duvall. Receiver did bring it in, but doesn't matter. And there is a flag regardless.
Heading for number 2, Kristen Lewis, flag on the play.
Waiting for the call from the referee. Going to be holding against Rejoice. Going to be half the distance to the goal. And a repeat of 2nd down. Referee still conversing.
Correction. Offense holding on offense is going to decline. 3rd down.
Looks like the penalty is going to be declined. So 3rd down and 6. Ball spotted at Rejoice's own 12. 7:18 remaining here in the first half. 20-0 our score. 3rd down and 6. Trips to the left, Compton Nero. Ball is snapped, rolling left. Going to hand it off up the middle to Goodwin, who's going to get drilled and down in their own territory. 4th down upcoming. We'll see how confident they feel with their lead so far. Compton Nero stays out. Doesn't look like there's a punter, but could easily just be rugby punting. Hopefully, because Loudon Alexander is back around the 45. Ball is snapped, punt is up, it's away. Hits around the 35, now the 40. Alexander not going to pick it up. And it's going to roll dead around Rejoice's own 44. And there is a flag down at midfield. No, more like the 25.
Ball is spotted at the 45-yard line.
Waiting the call. Looks like it's going to go against Tonkawa, assuming there was a little bit of extracurricular there. Ref still talking.
During the kick, personal foul, flag. We go 15 yards from the end of the run, first down.
What was that call? Oh, okay. I thought he said personal foul flag. So not a personal foul flag. It's going to be a personal foul, no specification against Rejoice Christian. So Bucks in prime field position to get a score on the board. Here with 6:33 remaining in the first half. 20-0 our score. Bucks down. Ball is snapped, hands off. Keith going up the center. Going to get hit, fights forward. He goes down after a strong pickup for about 6. And Keith has been churning here in this first half. At the end of the first quarter, he officially had 81 yards. So he's around the 90-yard mark in the second quarter. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Johnson in the shotgun. 2nd down and 4. From Rejoice's 23. Ball is snapped, hands off to Keith, who cuts up to the center, has the first down and more, and is still fighting forward. Before he goes down, strong pickup of about 10 yards there. Bucks have it churning here inside of Rejoice's own 15. From the Eagles 13, 1st down and 10. 5:25 remaining. Play clock running down. Looks like Tonkawa will take their first timeout. We'll take one with him. 30 seconds here. Bucks in prime position to score and erase that 0 on the scoreboard. Rejoice up 20. 5:51 remains here in the first half. You're listening to 104.7 KQS in the Bull. Welcome back here to Edmond, Oklahoma. I'm Trevor Heath. 104.7 KQS in the Bull. State championship here. Bucks taking on Rejoice. 20-0. Rejoice leads, but Bucks in position to score. 1st down and 10. Ball spotted on the Rejoice 13. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Johnson in the shotgun. Rejoice showing blitz. Man in motion, Freeman. Ball snap, Keith up the center. Going to fight forward for about, I believe that's a pickup of 4 is what they'll give him.
Tackle by number 7, Neal.
Pretty strict spot there.
3-yard gain on the play.
Going to be a 3-yard gain, so 2nd down and 7, 5 flat remaining here in the first half. 20-0, Rejoice leads. Ball on the Eagle 10. .445 remaining here as we get ready to roll. Tight trips to the right. They're going to shift to the left. Ditmore, the tight end over there. Freeman going to come in the Wildcat. Ball a snap. Freeman going to the right side. Going to cut to the left. Going to get hit low. It's going to be a short pickup. 3rd down oncoming for the Buccaneers. But chipping away there on those 2 downs is going to make it 3rd down and 4. 4:15, clock running. Deep in Rejoice territory. This is 4-down territory no matter what. As Ditmore comes off and Frederick comes in, we'll see if they test Johnson's arm here. Tight doubles here. Johnson in the shotgun. Keith with him. Man in motion. Ball is snap. Gonna roll left. Looking. Nobody. Gonna slip to the right. Has to get rid of it. Johnson gets hit and down. Loses huge yardage on the sack. You just got to get rid of it there when you're in that position. Tonkawa got to take a timeout. And it's going to be 4th down and 18. Ball on the Rejoice 22. 3:31 remaining here in the second quarter. You're listening to 104.7 KQS in the Bull. I'm Trevor Heath. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back here at Oklahoma. 4th down and 18. Ball spotted at the Rejoice 22. Bucks need it. Double set. Johnson. And now Rejoice wants to talk it over, and we'll just keep it here. Going to be the 3rd and final timeout for Rejoice. And 3:31 remaining here. Bucks with 3 first downs and 2 turnovers in the first half has not been the most efficient offensive go here. Scoring plays so far in the game. An 89-yard kickoff return to open the game by Yorman, number 17 for Rejoice. Then Uncle Fulsey caught a 28-yard pass on 4th down from Compton Nero. And then early in the second, Noah Goodwin slashed one in from the 1. And that's where we're at. 20-0, 3:31 remaining here in the first half. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. 4th down, Bucks need it. Gotta get 18. From Rejoice's 22. Johnson, ball and snap, dropping back. Refs blow it. So awaiting the call. Referees wanted to change the clock, and so negated the play. Going to go into doubles here. Alexander and Frederick, the near side, Duvall and Freeman, the far. Johnson in the shotgun, Keith in the backfield with him. Again, needs 18 from Rejoice's 22, Freeman in motion. Ball is snap, looking. Fire short, incomplete, turnover on downs. First down and 10 for Rejoice from their own 22. And so far, everything that could go Rejoice's way has.
From the Eagles' 22-yard line.
Tight trips to the left side, single man to the right, first down and 10. Now in motion, trips to the right, single man to the left, ball to snap, Comptonero rolling right, looking, under pressure, gonna have to dump it there, can't get it, floats it out of bounds.
Comptonero's pass falls incomplete, intended for number 2, Willis. Second and 10, Rejoice Christian from the Eagles' 22-yard line.
So second and 10 now. Going to be quad to the right, one to the left. It's Okalafuzzi alone on the far side. Comptonero alone in the shotgun. Ball is snapped, going to keep it himself on the draw, goes up the center, going to get hit low, stumble, and down after a 3-yard pickup. Going to be third down and long here. Bucks have a shot to stop them and have another chance to score before break. And they desperately need it. Tadfest trying to rally the crowd, getting them on their feet. Need a big play here. Down 20-0, 2:40. Flat remains in the first half. Third down and 7. Rejoice deep in their own territory. Ball is snapped. Going to drop back. Looks left under pressure. Has to fire over the middle. And it's caught. First down, Rejoice. Going to pick up about 13. That's no good one. First down and 10, 23-yard pickup officially. Trips to the left, one to the right. Ball's now spotted at the 43. Snap, handoff, Goodwin up the center, hit and down, pickup of 1. Stoutfest on the tackle. Looks like they're going to give him 2. So second down and 8, ball now spotted at the Eagle 44. Trips to the left, single to the right. Ball is snapped, gonna roll right. Comptonero under pressure, gonna get away. Just gonna run it for a couple more. He's hit late and down. We'll see if there's a flag, and it comes in. And a late hit there by Tadfest. So that's going to be a first down and 10 for Rejoice.
Good ball. Personal foul. They hit out of bounds. First down.
So that penalty is going to put Rejoice on the Buccaneer 35. Comptonero alone, trips to the left, 2 to the right. Tries the hard count, doesn't work. Looks to the sideline to get the call. .63 sophomore at quarterback there. Ball is snapped, dropping back. Looks left, fires over the center. It's a wild pass that scoops over the head of his receiver and falls incomplete.
And for number 7, Lieber.
Second down and 10.
Second and 10, Rejoice Christian. From the top of our 35-yard line.
1:38 remaining here in the first half. Second down and 10. Ball is snapped, handoff up the middle. Goodwin gonna break through and go down, and he's gonna get a first down. A long run after contact. 1:30 remaining as the clock runs. Compton Nero comes up and the shotgun, trips to the right, one to the left. Ball is snapped, going to the left on an option, tosses it out, and receiver initially drops it, but is able to get back on top of it. Whoa, hang on. We don't know. And it looks like Tonkawa got on top of it. It's going to be Tonkawa ball with 1:09 remaining here in the first half. Big play there to keep Rejoice from putting another one on the board going into the break.
Backwards pass. Recovered. All right. First down.
So first down and 10 for the Buccaneers from their own 29. Need to put something together here. Touchdown would be huge going into the half, especially when you get possession to start. Bucks. Tight doubles formation. Johnson in the shotgun. Ball is snap, dropping back. Looks down the center under pressure. Flag's thrown, going to get Keith. And he's going to skate forward for about 4, but there is a flag, and I believe that's going to go against Tonkawa. And it will. First down and 20. 1 minute flat remains in the first half. 20-0, Rejoice leads. Tonkawa looking for a spark going into the break. Trips to the right, one to the left. Ball is snapped, drops back, looks right, fires short. It's going to be batted into the air and down.
Tipped by number 8, Tristan White.
White on the pressure and tip there.
Second and 20, Tonkawa from the Bucks 19-yard line.
Head coach for Rejoice Christian emphasized that experience in this type of week is important. And that seems to be showing prevalent here early, around the midpoint of this ball game, as Rejoice Christian was able to put up 13 points in the first quarter and then 7 in the second, and held Tonkawa to none when Tonkawa has had the ball on the enemy 1 and on the enemy 13. Third down and 20 here for Tonkawa. Johnson in the shotgun, trips to the right, one to the left. Single man in the backfield with him is Keith. Ball is snapped, dropping back, looking right, now down the center, firing. It's going to be caught by Duvall, who's just going to slide down. And that'll take us into the break unless they want to try a Hail Mary here to end it. Looks like they're deciding.
On the play brings up 4th and 10 Tonkawa from the Bucks 30-yard line.
And looks like Harmon will just let it run out on the first half. And that'll be the end of the first half here in the Class A-1 State Championship. Rejoice's crowd roars, and as they should, the boys have a 20-0 lead as we head into the 20-minute break before the third quarter of action. We'll be back here on 104.7 KQS in the Bull. I'm Trevor Heath.
Surface Experts is your one-stop shop for all of your hard surface damage. If you have a scratch, chip, crack, burn mark, or hole, we can handle it. We repair all types of hard surfaces, including stone and laminate countertops, wood and LVP floors, tubs, showers, and cabinets. We can also grind and polish glass cooktops and remove scratches from stainless steel elevators and appliances. We focus on repairing just the spot with the damage, so you don't have to replace the whole surface. We work with apartments and residential properties all over Oklahoma. Give us a call today to schedule your repair.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
This back-to-school season, give your home the connection it deserves with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Experience the power of Wi-Fi 6 technology for smoother streaming, gaming, and learning. And with the Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app, managing your home network is a breeze. Choose from multiple plans with symmetrical speeds for lightning-fast uploads and downloads. Get your family school-ready with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Sign up today at gopioneer.com.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Scoreboard.tv. Find out more at scoreboard.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Surface Experts is your one-stop shop for all of your hard surface damage. If you have a scratch, chip, crack, burn mark, or hole, we can handle it. We repair all types of hard surfaces, including stone and laminate countertops, wood and LVP floors, tubs, showers, and cabinets. We can also grind and polish glass cooktops and remove scratches from stainless steel elevators and appliances. We focus on repairing just the spot with the damage, so you don't have to replace the whole surface. We work with apartments and residential properties all over Oklahoma. Give us a call today to schedule your repair.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
This back-to-school season, give your home the connection it deserves with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Experience the power of Wi-Fi 6 technology for smoother streaming, gaming, and learning. And with the Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app, managing your home network is a breeze. Choose from multiple plans with symmetrical speeds for lightning-fast uploads and downloads. Get your family school-ready with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Sign up today at gopioneer.com.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Scoreboard.tv. Find out more at scoreboard.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@scortle.com right now for more information.
Surface Experts is your one-stop shop for all of your hard surface damage. If you have a scratch, chip, crack, burn mark, or hole, we can handle it. We repair all types of hard surfaces, including stone and laminate countertops, wood and LVP floors, tubs, showers, and cabinets. We can also grind and polish glass cooktops and remove scratches from stainless steel elevators and appliances. We focus on repairing just the spot with the damage, so you don't have to replace the whole surface. We work with apartments and residential properties all over Oklahoma. Give us a call today to schedule your repair.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
This back-to-school season, give your home the connection it deserves with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Experience the power of Wi-Fi 6 technology for smoother streaming, gaming, and learning. And with the Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app, managing your home network is a breeze. Choose from multiple plans with symmetrical speeds for lightning-fast uploads and downloads. Get your family school-ready with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Sign up today at gopioneer.com.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Scoreboard.tv. Find out more at scoreboard.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@scortle.com right now for more information.
Surface Experts is your one-stop shop for all of your hard surface damage. If you have a scratch, chip, crack, burn mark, or hole, we can handle it. We repair all types of hard surfaces, including stone and laminate countertops, wood and LVP floors, tubs, showers, and cabinets. We can also grind and polish glass cooktops and remove scratches from stainless steel elevators and appliances. We focus on repairing just the spot with the damage, so you don't have to replace the whole surface. We work with apartments and residential properties all over Oklahoma. Give us a call today to schedule your repair.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, Find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
This back-to-school season, give your home the connection it deserves with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Experience the power of Wi-Fi 6 technology for smoother streaming, gaming, and learning. And with the Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app, managing your home network is a breeze. Choose from multiple plans with symmetrical speeds for lightning-fast uploads and downloads. Get your family school-ready with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Sign up today at gopioneer.com.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Scoreboard.tv. Find out more at scoreboard.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@scoreboard.com right now for more information.
And then rolling later into the second half, or excuse me, the second quarter, Tonkawa got down to their own 13, but were not able to punch it in. And have been in a similar spot like this before. It was a bit earlier in the game. Minko had Tonkawa down, I believe it was 7 to around 20. Not a stranger to adversity, this Tonkawa team. Trying to see going into this second half if they're going to try to dig out of this hole and play into their mentality, which is strong defense, steady offense, or if Rejoice Christian's just going to run away with this one. Rejoice Christian pretty strong at the beginning of their games. It finishes a little bit slower, but mostly it's because they're up by about 40 usually going into the second half. And we'll see what it looks like for Tonkawa, who typically finish stronger in their games. Got about 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining on the clock before we roll into the second half. And Zizi Okofoizi said coming into this game, the feeling never gets old. Going out with a championship would mean the world to him. Rejoice Christian is only 24 minutes away from being back-to-back state champions and sending their kids out, especially their seniors, in a fantastic way. Tonkawa has been incredibly dominant late in games and have finished the strongest out of all the top teams in Class A-1. So that's something to look for going into the second half. Tonkawa will receive the ball, so with the ability to go down and score and try to cut this to a 2-score game early in the third quarter would be incredibly ideal. We're getting ready to roll here. About 20 seconds up on the board. As I'm taking a look at my sheet. Both teams undefeated in district play. Both have one loss. Rejoice Christian has scored 624 points total on the season, has allowed 172, while Tonkawa has scored 532 and allowed 180. Rejoice has had the championship experience as they line up getting ready to kick this one away, as they won it last year, and pretty much all these players just returning for their second state championship game, a very rare thing for anybody. And looking to go out with 2 as the kickoff gets ready here. Back deep to receive. Going to be Duvall and I believe Freeman. It is away and going to go out the back. Every kickoff has been a touchback so far for Rejoice, so kicker is no slouch. First down and 10 here for Tonkawa, getting ready to start off the second half of action. 12-0 on the board here, 20-0 Rejoice leading. Bucks need to cut into this lead. From their own 20, Johnson in the shotgun. Ball is snapped. Handoff Keith going to the left side. Going to cut up. Going to get hit and down. Good pickup of about 8 on the run. Lucas Keith so far in this game has 101 yards. Longest was the 69-yard at the very beginning, and he tacks on more there. Ball snapped a bit awkward all over the place, and flag flies. False start against the offense, going to be a 5-yard loss. Going to make the second down a bit more hard to pick up. Second down and 6 now. Ball on their own 24, 11:30 remaining here in the first quarter. Johnson, shotgun. Ball is snapped, handoff. Going to the right side is Keith. Going to cut up, going to get hit and down. It's going to be a third down and manageable as he picks up about 3 on the carry. But every third down feels like it has a bit more weight here. Down 20 points in the state championship. Going quick here. Johnson in the shotgun. Needs 4. Tries a hard count, doesn't work. One wide receiver on either side along with the tight end. Third down and 4. Ball is snapped, dropping back and rolling right. Fires and over the head of Loudon Alexander. Fourth down oncoming. So they're going to have to punt it here on their first drive. Execution issue on that set of downs. Felt like their momentum got sapped the moment they got the infraction. Brought him back 5. Freeman's punt is away. It's going to be short. Oh. And they're going to jump on it around just across the 50, and that punt is going to, I believe, have hit a buck on their own side of the field, and that is not how they wanted to start this second half. First down and 10. Cam Compton-Nero comes onto the field. He's 6'5" sophomore. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Ball is snapped, dropping back, looks left, gonna just throw a jump ball, and hits the hand and down, and oh, there's a flag. Really? I don't know about that. Going to be a defensive holding. It's going to go against Tonkawa. And 10 free yards for Rejoice. First down and 10 for Rejoice. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Single tight end on the left side. It's Compton-Nero in the shotgun. Ball is snap, dropping back, looking right. Fires a jump ball, and he's got the step. Dives, can't get under it. He's looking for Holt Wilson. Zizi Oklafawezi.
Second and 10, Rejoice Christian from the 36-yard line.
Has a single catch on the day, 2 targets, and a touchdown. Second down and 10. Compton-Nero 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Ball snap, handoff, going to the right side. Goodwin going to get hit low. And it now into the backfield. Driven down goes Goodwin. Rally from the Buccaneers there. 10-10 remaining here in the third quarter. 20-0 our score. Rejoice Christian leads. Ball on the Buck 36. As 3rd and 10 is upcoming here for Compton-Nero. 2 to the right, 3 to the left. A lot of movement from the Buccaneers defense. Ball is snapped, throwing to the left, trying a screen pass. And they've got the first down. First down and 10, Rejoice Christian at the Buck 22. Trips to the left, ball is snapped, handoff to Goodwin, going up the center, going to get into the backer core before he's hitting down. Going to be a pickup of 4 there for Rejoice.
6-yard gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 6. Rejoice Christian from the Tonkawa 18-yard line.
Double set. Man in motion. Ball is snapped. Going to drop it. And Buck's diving. And a turnover. Buccaneers going to get on it. Install the successful drive from Rejoice. Recovered by Cade Ditmore. Big play there. First down and 10. From their own 21, 8:51 remaining here in the third quarter. Ball snap, Johnson dropping back under pressure, rolling to the left, trying to make something with his legs. Is able to get away and has a first down and more. Down past the 35 before he's hit and down, and a fantastic scramble there from Johnson. Got to pick up the first down and a bit more. Looked like a pickup of about 14 there. 16-yard gain officially. First down and 10. Johnson in the shotgun. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Well, it looks like the ball's going to take a seat as the tight end on the right side. Ball is snapped. Handoff, Keith going to the left side. He's got a little bit of space. Going to sift back up inside. Makes contact and goes down after a pickup of about 6. 8:10 remaining here in the third quarter. Ball on the 44. Second down and 3. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Johnson in the shotgun. Keith with him. Ball is snapped. Going to the left side. Going to cut up inside. It's a first down. Kason Johnson doing it with his legs this drive. Crosses just into enemy territory at Rejoice's 49. 7:43 remaining here in the third, clock running. First down and 10. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Ball is snapped. Johnson hands off Keith, going to the right side, cuts up inside, gets hit and stays on his feet, and now dives forward for a few extra and goes down on the pickup of 9. Looks like they're going to give him 10. That's going to be a first down pickup, and Lucas Keith has been the engine that's made this offense go tonight. At the Eagle 39. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Ball is snapped, going to hand off to Freeman on the jet sweep. Going to the left, gets strung out, tries to cut inside for anything. Gets hit after a 1-yard gain. Haven't seen a whole lot of Freeman with the ball this state championship. Second down and 9. Tonkawa from the Eagle 38. Tight trips to the right. Ball is snapped. Handoff Keith. Going to the left side. Going to cut up now. Going to get hit. It's going to be a short gain. Bring up third down and long. Neil Lieber on the tackle there for the Eagles. Third down and 6. Need this. Tight trips to the left. Johnson in the shotgun. Keith with him and a tight end on the right. Ball is snapped, dropping back, looking right, under pressure, going to move right, fires to Duvall, hits the hands, and he drops it. 4th down on coming. 5:59 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. And the Bucks are facing a 4th down, and don't see why you don't go for it here. And they will. Johnson in the shotgun. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. The tight end to the left as well. Ball is snapped, going to roll left. Johnson looking, fires. Got it! Loudon Alexander, 1st down. Huge play there from Loudon Alexander on the reception. Caught it and tiptoed it in. 1st down and 10 Buccaneers. Have some momentum on this drive. Johnson all alone in the backfield. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Ball is snap, handoff. Going to get hit trying the sweep play, goes down, flag flies. Let's pray for a face mask. Yep. Don't remember when they made a face mask a 5-yard penalty, but it is. And 5 after the end of the run. Going to be a 1st down and about 4 for the Bucks. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Johnson in the shotgun with Keith. Ditmore, the tight end, on the right. Sends Ditmore in motion to the left. Ball is snap, handoff. Keith going to the left side. Tries to bounce it outside. Now back in. He's got the 1st down and 2 more. 1st down and 10 Buccaneers. They're driving inside of the 20. Ball's going to be spotted at the Eagles 16. 1st down and 10. 5:20 remaining here in the 3rd. 20-0 our score. Bucks looking to change that here. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Ditmore, the tight end, on the right. Keith in the backfield with Johnson. Ball is snapped, handoff. Keith going to the left side, cuts outside, hit low and down, flag flies. That's a holding. That could not be good for the Bucks. All their drives, the momentum, have stalled out after a flag that set them back. Waiting on the white hat to give us the call. So he discusses with the other officials. Head judge with the call. Going to be holding against the defense. That'll be a huge help. Putting Tonkawa inside of the 10-yard line, looking to erase that goose egg. First down and 2. That's a rare sentence. Ball on the Eagle 8. Bucks looking to score. 2 to the right, 1 to the left, and a tight end as well. Johnson in the shotgun has Keith. 5 flat remains in the 3rd. Ball is snapped. Handoff. Keith going to the left side. Now cuts up inside. He's got space. Touchdown Buccaneers. A much-needed score from who else than Lucas Keith. With 4:54 remaining in the 3rd, makes it a 2-score game, and currently 6-20, barring the extra point. Frederick lining it up. Maddox Evie the holder. Snap, place, kick, and it's blocked. number 15, Max Eichmann, slips through and gets a hand on it. And that could be big later down the road. But as of now, 6-20, Bucks erase the 0 and have a score on the board. And with a 2-point, have cut it to 2 scores. Rejoice Christian getting ready to respond. And hopefully that momentum will carry over onto defense. Trent Harmon is now on the field with the head judge, making a case for something. They're both standing around the 10. So getting ready to roll into the later part of the third quarter, as both special teams units meet to discuss their plan before going out. And Tonkawa takes the field. Rejoice Christian still has yet to. Our sponsors for this evening. Tonkawa football is presented by A-Line TDS. The other sponsors: Oklahoma Benton Tonkawa, Blue Ball Insurance, Equity Bank, First National Bank of Oklahoma, Hideaway Bar and Grill, Hearst Construction, K Electric Cooperative, OK Benton Tonkawa, Owen Auto Supply, Ponca City Health Services, Simple Simon's Pizza, and Stillwater Medical Ortho. Frederick gets ready to kick it away to the Eagles here. Kick is away. It's going to hit around the 20. Going to just fall on it. And so after the turnover by the Eagles, Bucks take advantage of it, drive down and score. And now we'll see what they have here. First down and 10. Bucks starting to apply a little bit of pressure. Compton Nero is going to start it out here from his own 23. 4:53 remains in the third quarter, 20-6. Rejoice leads. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Compton Nero, ball a snap, looking left, going to fire the one-on-one. And they both dive for it, incomplete, no flag. I might be a little biased, but I'd say that's a good call by the official. A lot of contact from either side. It results in 2nd and 10. As Compton Nero was looking for Holt Wilson. Compton Nero trips to the left, man in motion, ball a snap, dropping back, going to fire it to Goodwin in the flats, going to be caught, gets to the sideline, is going to break away and get pushed out of bounds just short of enemy territory. First down and 10 at the Rejoice. Oh, they spotted him way shorter than that. Whoa, they're rolling fast here. First down and 10. Trips to the left. Ball is snapped. Going to hand off Goodwin. Nope, going to be kept by Nero. Going to the left side. Going to get hit and down after a short pickup. Flag flies. Compton Nero, the 4-star sophomore. Holding against Rejoice. And that's coming back. Defense in a very advantageous situation here. A defense that has not allowed many mistakes to fly by. Has an opportunity here to apply some pressure to the number 1 team in Class A-1. Compton Nero, shotgun, trips to the right, single man to the left. Ball is snapped. Going to keep it himself, going to the left side. Tries to stay patient, hit from behind and down. Got to pick up about 3 on the carry. That was number 72 on the tackle there, Martin Blueback.
6-yard line.
Rejoice. All alone in the backfield is Compton Nero. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Tries the hard count, gets it. Been a problem all season for the Buccaneers and biting them once again in the final game of the season in the state championship. Doesn't get any bigger than this. Down 2 scores in the state championship. Defense needing a stop. Ball is snapped, dropping back, under pressure, gonna roll left. Compton Nero has to fire, has a man out of bounds. 3rd down and 12. Rejoice leading 20-6. Bucks trying to keep Rejoice's score there.
3rd and 12, Rejoice Christian from the Eagles' 40-yard line.
I'd look for Xavier Okalafolzi if I'm Compton Nero here on this play. Loudon Alexander better be ready on the left side. Looks like they're going to double him. Ball is snapped, dropping back. Needs 12. Rolling right, fires it. And no. Incomplete. No flags. 4th down. Forced by the Buccaneers. Huge stop there by the defense. They might go here. No way, right? Nope. Lines up in the punt. Ball snapped. Punted away by Compton Nero. Alexander does not get on top of it. Diving. Gets on top of it after making everyone in the stadium hold their breath. The very steady hands of Loudon Alexander uncharacteristically let that one slip through, and that could have been a huge mistake for the Buccaneers. Luckily, just a bit of a dramatic reception of the punt. From the 22, Buccaneers 1st down and 10. Johnson trots out with his crew with a tall task ahead. He's got a little over 15 minutes left in this state championship to come back against one of the best teams in the state. Shotgun, ball is snapped, handoff. Keith going to the right side, gonna cut up, slip away, fall forward, and down, and a hard-fought 3-yard pickup there by Lucas Keith.
Tackled by number 40, Goodwin. 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh, and Keith is still down.
From the Bucks' 25-yard line.
This is timeout for injury.
After the play, so we'll have a quick timeout. We'll step aside with him here on 107 or 104.7 KQSN The Bull. I'm Trevor Heath. Be back in 30.
Get ready for Wing Wednesday.
Welcome back here to Chad Richardson Stadium. I'm Trevor Heath. 2:57 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. 20-6. Buccaneers trail Rejoice Christian. But they have the ball with an opportunity to drive down and cut this to a 1-score game as we await a Buccaneer who is still down on the field. And all of a sudden, a Rejoice Christian with all the momentum in the world stops the Bucks on the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Then turn the ball over. Bucks drive down and score. And all of a sudden, Bucks have an opportunity to cut it to 1 score before we get to the 4th. And Lucas Keith is now back up to his feet, headed to the sideline. We're hoping to have him back in the next couple of plays. 2nd down and 7. Ball's going to be spotted at the Buck 25. Need to get to the 32. Johnson in the shotgun. One to the right, one to the left. Townfest out there to replace Keith. Ball is snapped. Going to keep it himself. It's Freeman. He bounces out to the outside. He's got space. 35, 40, 45 before he's routed out of bounds. And a huge pickup there by Weston Freeman.
Freeman on the carry. He's tackled by number 13, Schaefer.
Schaefer there on the tackle for Rejoice. Going quick here. Johnson back in the quarterback. Ball is snapped. Hands off. Freeman going to the left side. Fakes inside. Cuts out. He's got a little bit more space. He's got a first down and a few more before he goes down. We're into enemy territory driving.
Freeman on the carry. He's tackled by number 3, Wilson. 11-yard gain on the play. Brings up 1st and 10, Tonkawa.
1st down and 10, Tonkawa. They're driving. Johnson, ball is snapped. Handoff, Tadfast going to the left side, going to get hit low and down. Going to lose a few. 2nd down and 14. 2:10 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. 20-6 our score. Bucks trying to cut it here. Rejoice leads. Freeman and Duvall on the near side. Ditmore and Alexander on the far. Johnson in the shotgun. Tadfest with him. Ball is snapped, dropping back. Looks left, now fires to the left side, trying to look for Alexander. There's a flag, and they both go down.
Johnson's pass falls incomplete. Heading for number 1, Alexander.
Praying for a pass interference. Awaiting the head judge. That could be a huge call here down the stretch. Going to be against the defense. Huge. Harmon, I think, wants the automatic 1st down. He's asking the head judge, probably a little less calm than the way I stated it. Why not? Doesn't look like they're going to get it. Johnson in the shotgun, 2nd down and 3. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Freeman on the far side. In motion. Ball is snapped. Johnson going to hand off the top. That's cuts left. Got a little bit of space. Going to charge forward and sticks it out trying to get the 1st down. He'll be close. Hoping to see Keith back in here soon. But Townfest doing a great job as a sub. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Tight formation. Bit of confusion. And Tonkawall's going to call the timeout. That'll be their 1st of the 2nd half with 1:03 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Down 20-6 to Rejoice Christian in the state championship. 3rd down and 1 upcoming after this 30-second timeout. We'll be back here on 104.7 KQS in the Bull. I'm Trevor Heath. Welcome back here to Edmond, Oklahoma. 3rd down and 1, Buccaneers in enemy territory. Need a first down. Freeman in the Wildcat. Ball, a snap, going to keep it himself. Going up the middle. He's got the first down. And more as he goes down. Picks up about 9. Huge first down there for the Buccaneers, and they're driving. Under a minute left to play in the 3rd quarter. Needing a score. Freeman stays out there in the Wildcat. Ball, a snap. Going to fake the handoff to Keith. Going himself up the middle. Going to get stuffed and down after a pickup of 3. 2nd down and 7 upcoming. Looks like they're going to mark him a yard short. 2nd down and 8. Johnson comes back out. Clock still running, under 25 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Ball spotted at the enemy 28. Ball, a snap, handoff. Keith going to the left side. Going to try to cut back, going to get hit and down. It's going to be 3rd and long. From the Buccaneer 25. Going to take it to quarter here and talk over the 3rd down. And so that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And we are heading into the final quarter of Class A-1 football on this season to see who's going to walk away with the gold ball. The Rejoice Christian Eagles or the Tonkawa Buccaneers. 3rd down and 11. Back in a minute. 104.7 KQS in the Bull. I'm Trevor Heath. Welcome back here to Chad Richardson Stadium here in Edmond, Oklahoma. 3rd down and 11. Ball spotted at the Buccaneer 25. Need to get to the Buccaneer 14. Johnson into the shotgun, tight, trips to the right. Johnson shifts the formation. Freeman goes into the Wildcat. Ball is snapped. Freeman going to toss it on an end around. Alexander fires. Ditmore's got it at the 5. Touchdown!
Alexander's pass complete to number 0, Cade Ditmore, for a touchdown.
Absolutely masterful play to start out the 4th quarter of action. Alexander with a heave on an end around gets it to Ditmore and into the end zone for a touchdown. And we have a Buccaneer still down on the field after. 11:52 remaining here in the ball game and in the season. 20-12. And Alexander, a little shaken up after his touchdown pass there, is walking off to the sideline. Coming into the 4th quarter, Buccaneers only had 21 passing yards and doubled it there on that play and needed every one of them. Huge play by Cade Ditmore. Rejoice Christian, 108 passing yards, 97 rushing, while Tonkawa has 191 on the ground. Just going to go for one here. Frederick. Snap, place, hold. Good. Zayden Frederick right down the middle. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a ball game with 11:52 left to play. Rejoice Christian leads 20-13. And we are set up for a dramatic finish here in Edmond, Oklahoma. Rejoice Christian getting ready for their first offensive drive of the fourth quarter. Have not scored in the second half.
Fans will have a designated time to remain on the field after the contest. As part
2
of the
turnovers so far on the game, 15 first downs for them, 205 total yards. Bucks have 237 total yards. Penalty stats, 55 yards lost for Rejoice Christian, 60 for the Bucks. 7 flags on the Buccaneers and 5 on Rejoice Christian. And all of a sudden, the wave of relief that was on Rejoice Christian's side of things going into the halftime break is a bit more tense, getting ready for this drive. The Buccaneers have been a gritty team all year. They're showing more of that grit here down the stretch, but they're going to need more. The defense that has held them up strong all year is needed with a little under 12 minutes left to play. Frederick getting ready to kick it away. He kicks it. It's going to be short and hit around the 21. Going to be scooped up by Zizi. He's going to the left side. Going to get hit and down just past the 25. And the Oklahoma commit is going to set him up at the 27-yard line. Looks like officially the 28. First down and 10. As Camion Compton Nero comes out onto the field, getting ready to play the biggest quarter of his career. 2 to the right, 1 to the left, a single tight end on the far side. Compton Nero, ball a snap, going to hand off up the middle. Goodwin going to go to the right, going to get hit by Totfest and down. Ditmore and company with him. Totfest fired up after the tackle. What is that spot? He got about 2 extra yards from the referees on the spot there. And another Buccaneer is down as we will step aside here for injury. We'll be back here in about a minute on 104.7 KQS in the Bull. I'm Trevor Heath.
Game days just got tastier at Hideaway Bar and Grill in Tonkawa. All season long during any Oklahoma State or Oklahoma football game, enjoy $2 domestic beers to fuel the excitement. Bring your friends and double the fun with buy one, get one half off on all appetizers while the big plays unfold. Perfect snacks, ice cold drinks, and nonstop football. Who could ask for more? Make your game headquarters Hideaway Bar and Grill in Tonkawa. Great deals, great atmosphere all season long. Mark your calendars for homecoming as the Lance Scouts Band will be live and playing that red dirt country music.
At First National Bank of Oklahoma, we take every effort to give back to our community. It's a priority, and so are you. With us, banking means building a personal relationship with our customers. It means we promise to provide high-quality products, financial security, and
Welcome back here to the University of Central Oklahoma. I'm Trevor Heath. 104.7 KQS in the Bowl. The Buccaneers trail 13-27 against Rejoice Christian here. Rejoice getting into their first score of the second half. On the last drive, extending the lead by 2 scores. Which makes it to where Tonkawa has to score on this drive. Back deep to receive. Caden Duvall and Weston Freeman. Kick's going to be short. Going to be fielded by Alexander at the 28. He's going to slip forward and down around the 37. 9:13 remaining here in the state championship.
Brought down at the 37-yard line.
No bigger 9 minutes in any of these men's careers than they have in front of them. First down and 10 from their own 37. Bucks, ball is snapped, handoff. Keith going to the left side, going to cut up. Hit and down after a pickup of 3. Under 9 minutes now to play. 8:55 clock running. Bucks. Going to move Freeman in at the shotgun. Man in motion. Ball is snapped. Going to keep it himself. Going to the left side. Cuts up to the center. Going to get hit and down just short of the 50. He's got the first down. First down and 10 from the enemy 49. Clock still running. Johnson in the shotgun. Ball is snapped. Handoff. Keith going to the right side. Now going to cut up inside, trying to spin around. Going to get hit and down. Short pickup. Gets about 2 there. Second down and 8 upcoming. 8 flat remaining here in the state championship. Freeman on the right side. Alexander on the left. Johnson in the shotgun. Looking over the defense. Ball is snapped, dropping back, looking down the center, fires, caught by Duvall. Trying to fight forward, going to be a short pickup of about maybe 2. Going to make it third down and 6. Try to screen pass up the center. Rejoice was all over it. 7:25 remaining here in the ball game. I'd assume from here on out it's 4 down territory no matter where you're at. Freeman going to move into the Wildcat. Johnson goes to receiver. Looks like timeout Rejoice Christian. So we'll take a 30-second one with him. You're listening to 104.7 KQS in the Bull. I'm Trevor Heath. Welcome back here to Edmond, Oklahoma. Third down and 6, 27-13. Rejoice Christian leads the Buccaneers down the stretch in the state championship. Bucks needing a score here to bring it within 1 touchdown. Our sponsors for this evening, Oklahoma Bit and Tonkawa. Tonkawa football presented by A-Line TDS, Blue Ball Insurance, Equity Bank, First National Bank of Oklahoma, Hideaway Bar and Grill, Hirsch Construction, K Electric Cooperative, Owen Auto Supply, Ponca City Health Services, Simple Simon's Pizza, and Stillwater Medical Ortho, Oklahoma. Third down and 6 on coming. Johnson in the shotgun. Keith with him. Tight trips to the left. Single tight end to the right. Big play. Ball is snapped. Handoff. Keith. No, Johnson keeps himself running to the right side. He loses it, and it slips away, and it's scooped up by Rejoice Christian. Crushing turnover with 6:57 remaining in the ball game. 27-13. Rejoice leads and now has it back on their own 49. Ball is snapped. Handoff. Goodwin up the center. Going to get hit and pick up about 4 before he goes down.
Goodwin on the carry. He was tackled by number 8, Totfest. Gain of 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down and 7. Ball now on the Tonkawa 48. Man in motion, ball is snapped, handoff Goodwin up the middle, going to be hit and down. Pickup of 1, 3rd down on coming. Onto the field comes Lucas Keith.
He was tackled by number 60, Kevin Ward.
We are now under 6 minutes to play in the state championship.
From the Tonkawa 47-yard line.
Letting the clock run here. 5:40 remaining. Down 2 scores. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Ball is snapped, but I believe Rejoice wants to talk it over, and they do. Second timeout of the second half. So we'll take a 1-minute timeout, and we'll be back here to conclude the game. 27-13, 5:28 remaining here in the state championship. You're listening to 104.7 KQS in the Bull. I'm Trevor Heath.
Teams will have a designated time to remain on.
Welcome back here to Chad Richardson Stadium. 3rd down and 6 here for Rejoice. Up 2 scores. Bucks needing a stop here. Ball is snapped, handoff up the center. Goodwin going to slip forward. He's got the first down.
On the carry.
Oh no, Compton had it. He's down. 4th down. It's 6. Carson Campbell on the tackle. You can tell how good of a fake that was because I was deflated thinking they got the first. So Rejoice Christian 4th down. We'll see if they just decide to go for it to try to salt it away here. Don't know how wise it would be, but they are lined up like they're going to go. Tonkawa taking no chances. Ball is snapped. Going to punt it away, barely gets it off. Gonna hit around the 10 and gonna bounce dead around the 6. Tonkawa has a chance, but they're gonna have to use it here, and they need scores quick. 27-13, Rejoice Christian leading. Tonkawa, first down and 10 from their own 6. Biggest drive of Tonkawa's season right here. One to the right, one to the left. 2 tight ends out there with him. Man in motion, Alexander. Ball is snapped. Going to fake the handoff. Johnson going to just get rid of it. Second down and 10. Was under pressure. Second down and 10. Looks like trips to the right. Looks like Freeman in the Wildcat. Or no, Johnson's back there with Freeman. Ball snap, dropping back. Under pressure, looking, has to get rid of it. Down, third down and 10 on their own 6. Oh. Seconds after the play concluded, referees throw an intentional grounding in the end zone, awarding a safety to Rejoice Christian, making the score 29-13. And forcing Tonkawa to have to punt it away. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back here on 104.7 KQS in the Bull. I'm Trevor Heath. Welcome back here to UCO Chad Richardson Stadium, where there is still discussion on the field. Referees called the safety. Johnson was outside of the hash marks. After a lot of pressure from the Rejoice Christian sideline, the referees threw the flag and called it, which would effectively almost end this game. Referees now deciding whether they will end it or not. They might pick it up. Quarterback is outside the free blocking zone. Incomplete pass. Safety is overturned. 13-27 remains the score. Bucks have a shot. Trips to the right, single man in the backfield with him. Weston Freeman Johnson getting ready from their own 6. Need 10. Ball snap, dropping back. Looks down the center. Johnson going to keep it himself. He's going to get hit and down. And ball popped out. No call from the referee. Looks like they're going to, Tonkawa will retain possession. And it's going to be 4th down and 6. Here we go. From their own 10. 4th down. Bucks need it. 2 to the left. 1 to the right. Johnson in the backfield. Ball is snapped. Rolling right. Flags down. Fires. Has Alexander first. But there is a flag.
Delay game. Offense.
Didn't get it off quick enough. 5-yard penalty. 4th down and 11 now from their own 5. Need to get to the 17. Whatever your best play is, pull it up now. Johnson in the shotgun. Season on the line. Championship on the line. Ball is snap, low snap, rolling left. Fires. Incomplete. No flags. Turnover on downs. Rejoice Christian has it, 1st down and goal. 3:22 remains in the state championship. They lead 27-13. Ball on the 5. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Ball is snapped. Damian Campanero hands off, up the middle, fighting forward. Don't believe he went down into the end zone. Noah Goodwin, touchdown Rejoice Christian. There's a flag down. So, offsetting, I believe. It'll be on the kickoff. We'll be enforcing the kickoff against Tonkawa on sportsmanlike conduct and excessive celebration against the offense. Ball is snapped, placed, kick is up, and through. 34-13. 3:14 remaining in the state championship. 3:14 remaining here in the ball game. Tonkawa will receive. 34-13 our score. Rejoice Christian leading. Here on 104.7 KQS in the Bowl. Both teams are now trotting out onto the field. Rejoice Christian seems to be well on their way to their second straight title. Get ready to kick it away here.
Moving on off to the 25-yard line for the kickoff. Something Andrus to kick off for Rejoice Christian. To receive is number 3, Frederick, number 4, Freeman, and number 5, D-Ball.
Kick on the way. And it's away. We'll hit around the 35, or excuse me, the 25 and bounce out of bounds. But I believe Freeman touched it, so there will be no flag on the play. 3:14 remaining here in the state championship, 34-13. As the Bucks take the field.
Ball goes out of bounds at the 23-yard line. First and 10, Tonkawa. From the Bucks 23-yard line.
First down and 10 from their own 23. Trips to the left, one to the right. Ball is snapped, dropping back, looking left. Johnson looking, a lot of time, fires over the center, can't be caught. Trying to get it to Carter Lopeman. Slipped through his hands there. 3:08 remaining here.
Second and 10, Tonkawa. From the Bucks 23-yard line.
In the ballgame. Trips to the right, single man to the left. Johnson in the shotgun. Ball is snapped, dropping back, looking down the center. Gonna run to the left, trying to find some space. Has some, gonna go. He got the first down. Gonna be dragged down. First down and 10 Buccaneers. Ball's going to be placed around the 38-yard line. First down and 10.
From the Bucks 37-yard line.
2:45 remain here in the ball game. Ball is snapped, dropping back. Johnson fires over the middle. Nope, flag down.
Johnson's pass falls incomplete, intended for number 5, Duvall.
Looking for Duvall there, couldn't get it to him. Going to be holding. And it will be a first down and 20.
Marked off to the 28.
Trips to the right, single man to the left. Johnson, ball is snapped, going to keep it himself up the middle. Now going left, has some space. Going to slip out of bounds. And
Johnson on the carry. He's tackled by number 8, White.
Going to be a good pickup there. Second down and 6 on the 14-yard scamper.
Second and 6.
Going to be second down and 6. Ball spotted on their own 42. Johnson. in the shotgun, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Lucas Keith back there with him. Ball is snap, dropping back, looking down the center, now left. Just going to heave it for Alexander. Off the hands of a defensive back and down. Incomplete. So 3rd down and 6. 2:26 remaining here in the ball game.
From the Bucks, 42-yard line.
Two to the right, 2 to the left. Johnson and a shotgun. Keith with him. Ball is snap, dropping back, going to fire over the center. He's got Frederick for a first down.
Johnson's pass complete to number 3, Zayden Frederick. He was tackled by number 16, Kate Schiffer.
First down and 10.
4-yard gain on the play. Brings up 1st and 10 Concord.
Double set here for Johnson. Ball is snap, fire to the right side. Caught by Freeman, going to the right, now cuts left. Got to slip forward for a first down. Going to pick up about 11 there.
Johnson's pass complete to number 4.
So first down, Buccaneers. 2 minutes flat remaining here in the state championship. 34-13. Rejoice Christian leads the Buccaneers. Double set here for Johnson. Looking over. Ball is snap. Going to fire to the left. Alexander can't bring it in.
Johnson's pass was incomplete, intended for number 1, Alexander. Second and 10, Tonkawa. From the Eagles, 35-yard line.
Johnson in the shotgun, double set. Keith with him. Ball is snap, dropping back, looks right. Now he's going to heave it. And no. Looking for Weston Freeman. Going to be 3rd down and 10.
Johnson's pass holds incomplete, intended for number 4, Freeman. Compton Nero in coverage.
Canyon Compton Nero is in coverage there. Ball spotted at the enemy 35. Need to get to the Eagle 25. Ball is snap here. Johnson drops back. Under pressure. Going to roll left. Going to keep it himself. Going to get hit from behind and down on the sack. 4th down upcoming.
Johnson sacked on the play by number 5.
Tonkawa going to take a timeout here. And we'll take one with him. 1 minute timeout here. We've got 1:30 left to play in the ball game. 34-13. Rejoice Christian leads Tonkawa. We'll be back in 1 minute on 104.7 KQSN, The Bull. I'm Trevor Heath.
As you watch the action unfold on the field, court, or wrestling, remember the power of community. Just like our local team, we're stronger when we work together. At K Electric Co-op, we're proud to be part of the community.
Following the game, fans will have field access after the award ceremony. Fans will have designated time to remain on the field after the contest as part of the post-game celebration presented by Hunter's Financial. You will use the your clock down the list of celebration time. Do not enter the field area until the conclusion of the trophy presentation.
From health grade for 2024.
132 on the clock. 132.
Get back to living. Experience the difference at Ortho, Oklahoma, where award-winning.
Welcome back here to 104.7 KQSN, The Bull. Tonkawa trails 34-13 in the state championship on the 132 remaining. 4th down and 14 here for the Bucks. Double set, Kason Johnson. Ball is snap, dropping back, looking left. Gonna heave it, looking for Alexander. No.
Johnson's pass holds incomplete, intended for number 1, Alexander.
Turnover on downs. And with that, Rejoice Christian can kneel it out and walk away with their second straight state title. Ball is snapped, handoff up the center, going to cut left, going to get hit and down. It was Goodwin.
He was tackled by number 4, Freeman. 5-yard gain on the play brings up 2nd and 5, Rejoice Christian.
2nd and 5 here, Rejoice Christian.
44-yard line.
Clock's now running. Under a minute to play. Tonkawa will not take their timeouts. And Rejoice will be able to kneel it out here. Ball is snapped. Camion Compton Nero, quarterback of the state champion Rejoice Christian Eagles, takes a kneel. And need one final kneel to make it official. A little premature celebration there. Ball snap, it is kneeled, and that'll do it. Rejoice Christian are your 2025 Class A-1 state champions as they defeat the Tonkawa Buccaneers 34-13. Take a 1-minute timeout and have the post-game show after that. You're listening to 104.